I wanna get away.
The person or persons responsible for a deadly double shooting overnight. Meanwhile, those living in the North Memphis community where it happened, well, they are looking for answers. Thank you for joining us. I'm April Thompson.
I'm Alex Coleman. Detectives were busy responding to more than one crime scene. WREG's Sharita Patterson with more on the search for a killer.
Memphis police were called to two crime scenes separated by roughly 2 blocks where there were 2 victims. A female victim is expected to be okay. Sadly, it was fatal for one man.
It's a sad day when, somebody doesn't get to come home to be with their family.
Just before 6 p.m. Tuesday, officers were called to North Hollywood and Perez Avenue for a fight between 2 groups. Less than an hour later, detectives responded a few blocks over on North Merton Street for a shooting. Detectives began laying out evidence markers, typically indicative of recovered shell casings. This investigation stretched on for hours. Meanwhile, the patience from some appears to have been stretched thin as they had to be directed by an officer off camera with the backing of Sergeant Lewis Brownlee to avoid this area.
Hey, y'all. You're walking through crime scene.
The next morning, the area was clear, but what's unclear for neighbors like Ardress Clark is what can be done to turn things around.
It's just like talking on deaf ears, Miss Patterson. I mean, it's like it don't hit them until it start knocking at their door.
Clark says what happened left him with a whirlwind of emotions.
It's just sad to know that your child is not coming back home over some senseless killing was going on.
Police say they know what happened.
According to detectives, this was a fight that quickly spiraled out of control. Speaking of quickness, it didn't take first responders long to get to those impacted, considering there is a fire department just a few yards away.
But who disrupted the peace here is still being pieced together.
It's just sad.
In North Memphis, Sharita Patterson, WREG News Channel 3.
Police are hopeful surveillance cameras from homes or businesses will point them in the direction of those responsible. If you know anything, please call Crime Stoppers at 528-CASH.
Like, share, subscribe.